Hi, ladies. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Cheryl, how did your final go? Feels good to have a final over, doesn't it? Glynis is here with me. Candy's here with me. Hi, Debbie. Hey, Penny. Who else is here? Darlings. Purr. Yep. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Hey, Christina. Oh, good to see you all. So, you all know that I'm doing this studio redo and there isn't room for everything. And I've got things that just keep getting, the bins just keep getting pushed around because there's just not room. So this is a flash sale, fabric only. It'll be 1 hour. I've got a timer. Let's,
we have a newbie, Marianne. Bevy's
we
Crafty
do
Plans.
awesome. Who's that?
Bevy's Crafty Plans.
Hi, Bev. Bevy's Crafty Plans. Bevy, tell us your real name. Is it Bev? And
Hey, Bevy.
what you prefer to be called? Welcome. We're glad you're here. You probably know some of the people who are here anyway. I'm just setting the timer. Whoops.
Cheryl already wants to know how much is each square and what are the measurements.
Yeah, we're getting there. Give me 1 second. Yeah, there's some pretty ones. I've got a lot of things. Okay, I've set the timer. I accidentally went past 60, went to 65. So I'll give time just to tell you. Most everything is fat quarters. If it's not a fat quarter, then I will tell you, accordingly that it's whatever it is. But most of them are fat quarters. So welcome to the sale, Beverly. Awesome. Okay. So my email address is right here on the screen. I don't have YouTube up, so I don't know what the delay is there, but
Mine
it's
was
right.
about 12 seconds.
Okay. You want to refresh once, just see if we can get anything better than that? Sometimes it does. A fat quarter is a quarter of a yard, Cheryl. I can open one of these. Some of these have a nice, it's roughly 18 by 22. But however my fabric is, if I have larger pieces where 18 by 22, I'm going to end up with a little bit on the edge. I just cut them big. So they could be 18 by 24 or 19 by 25 or whatever. But you're going to get at least this fat quarter, which is a quarter of a yard. A yard is expected to be roughly 45 inches wide and 36 inches long. So if you take half of that, 18, half of the 45 is 22 and a half. So roughly 18 by 22 is a fat quarter. So they're always enough to make a book cover. They're awesome quilting. And I also like to do, I've got scheduled in my tutorials coming up, ways that you can use fabric scraps. And if there's like a piece like this that you just really love, you can take a small piece and you can make a whole set of ephemera and journal cards and things to go into a book, a journal that coordinates it all the way through. That's not all there is, but it will coordinate it. It'll pull it together all the way through, and you'll see that splash of color everywhere that you want to see it. So they're great sizes to do so many things with. So I won't say most, a lot of them today I have only one of. There are some that I have more than one. There are some pieces that are larger than one. And just before we went on, I grabbed a couple that are not yet cut down to fat quarters that I will cut to fat quarter. And I'll be able to look quickly and tell you how many there will be. So did I say hi to Christina? I think I did. I think I said hi to everybody. Candy, Glynis, say hi to everybody.
We did. Or I
Hi,
did.
ladies.
I'm telling you,
saying,
I'm brain dead today. And that's why we're doing
hi
this.
For 15 minutes, I've been saying hi.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
we did it in chat because Marianne likes to talk.
I do see that in the chat. Oh, I'm brain dead today. And so
hi, Nettie.
accomplishing a ton. And so this is an easy thing to do because I can grab all the fabric together, all the fat quarters together, because I don't have to, think about how it's being organized. I just have to gather it together and bring it to you. So that's why we're doing this. We're going to do another one a little later. Watch out for more today. We might even get a third in today. They will all only be 1 hour long, but I have one more for sure that we will do today, and it's going to be books. All kinds of books, new, old, cut
I
up,
might be.
whatever,
I might have a major problem with StreamYard.
Uh-oh.
My StreamYard is acting up, so you might lose me.
Pull out
trying
your
to see
cord
what I
and
can
plug
do
it
here.
back in and check that. I'm going to mute you for a second while you do that. Candy, can you mod for just a second?
Can do.
Until she gets her StreamYard figured out. I'm not taking you out, Glynis. I'm just going to mute you and let you play with your cords and make sure you have StreamYard working properly. Hi, Nettie. Good to see you. Oh, good group here this morning. Okay, we've given a few minutes, time for people to come in. So we are just we're going to ABC. You know what? We've got a D. And these are small. Let's ABCD everything. And everything is just going to get a number. Let's do the one we have one. I thought there was another one of that. Let's see here. Everything is just going to get a number. And we're going to do this old-fashioned simple way. Hi, Lucy. I'm going to write your name on a little slip of paper, and I'm going to tape it to each fat quarter. And that's what we're going to do. Instead of trying to identify by color or describe each one of these, that will be a nightmare for Candy, and I don't want to do that. So A, B, C, D, these are all blues. I will hold them up closely. They're all brand new. These are not vintage. They're new, unwashed, unused. This one's kind of a marbly pattern, which is pretty cool. This one is also kind of a marbly, but it's different. You can see the effect of the dark spots are smaller, thinner than the other one. This one has the light blue and the dark blue with the leaves. And this one has light blue and dark blue and kind of a hash pattern. Let me check with Glynis here. Glynis, do you think you're working?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Not yet.
I'll let you go ahead and mute yourself. That way you can unmute you when you get it working.
How much are these, Marianne?
All fat quarters are going to be $3. Hi, Sandy. Good to see you. So all fat quarters will be $3. If they're other than fat quarter or other than $3, then we'll talk about that on each one. I'm looking at the camera to see where we are. We're a little bit crooked. While you're putting that in, I'll just kind of.
Okay, do you have more than one of each of these or just one of
Nope,
each?
these are one of each.
Okay. All right, ladies, let's get ready to go in.
One of each. First me gets each one, A, B, C, D.
That's in, ladies.
Got a real variety today. I do have some vintage, got a lot of new. I didn't even pull it all out. I just pulled out one bin because I figured that would probably be an hour. But if it's not, I'll grab some more. I'm excited to do books later. I've got some really cool old books that we never seem to get to. And some books that have some fabulous pictures and art in them. And I have no idea what our lag is. I guess I should.
Mine's not too bad.
That's why I have that here. I should pull up YouTube so I know what we're dealing with. Okay, let's see.
Okay, I'll take A.
You got it?
Cheryl Foose will take C and D.
You got it. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay.
D is still available.
All right. Okay, we're going to do like that. That's the stack, and then that's the still available. Okay, here's a couple more blues. There's 3, so we'll ABC this one. A, there's 1. B, there's 2. And C, there's 3. Although I swore there was another A. Let me just do a quick look in this stack and see if maybe it just got out of place from its people. Oh, there's another cool. No, okay, we'll put a D up on this one because there is another blue one that got out of place. Sorry, Candy, if you just got those in. I just moved them all down, A, B, C, D, and made this an A. This is a really cool, it's a kind of a marbled, but it's got white in the mix with the light and dark blue. And here's B. And there's 1 of each of those. They're folded differently, but they are both fat quarters. This is C. There's 2 of C. And there's 3 of D, and this is D. And I like to put these all up together because they really go nicely together with some of these others. So if you're doing things where you like more than one color fabric, coordinated and looking good together, there's A, B, C, D.
All right, ladies, it's going in. It's in. Maybe.
Maybe, baby.
I don't see it in StreamYard. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, you never know what StreamYard's doing. And I really want to thank Candy and Glynis for being available at the very last second. They got notice of this at the same time you guys got notice of this, so I really do appreciate them. Hi, Latoya. Good to see you. Actually, I think I might just do this. It's still available. Okay. I'm going to make it easier all the way around. There's 2 more of those. And there's 1 more of those. Okay. You let me know whenever, Candy. I'm just going to do this to try to use my time wisely.
Cheryl's going to take A and B.
Okay, you got it. Thank you, Cheryl. I just realized I need to put Cheryl F.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just thought of that too.
No, I don't see Cheryl. I don't see Cheryl G here, but I just realized for me, I'd look at those and go, which Cheryl later? So. Okay, C and D still available?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me just double check my stack there. All right, we're going to ABC this one. This is a mint colored, mint and white. Is that quatrefoil design on B? And B has 3 available. And A has 4 available, flowered, like a dark peach, a light peach, and a lighter peach, and that mint, really pretty together. That's why I brought these up, because these are awesome together. And so 4A, 3B, and 4C. C is the butterflies. The same colors, the dark peach, light peach, white, mint. The mint is in light mint and dark mint.
And Glynis is backstage.
Okay.
That's in, ladies.
Thank you. All right, Glynis, you working? Or we don't know yet. She's in now, but it doesn't sound like Ooh, mine just went blurry.
Oh,
When
again.
there, okay. Is it working now? Glynis?
You're blurry again, Marianne.
Yeah, it went blurry. That was very strange. But it did that. Maybe these are just, I've got so much light. Guys, can you shoot a comment out there and just tell me how the light is? Are you able to see these well? Is it too bright? Are there shadows? I'm still working with this light at this new desk location. Let's try her again. Okay, Glynis, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, now we can hear her. All right, you've got your StreamYard back on?
I got my power back.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I had lost my power.
Oh, well, that doesn't help anything. Okay, cool.
Okay, ready?
Hard to do much.
I'm ready.
I'll take B.
B for Candy. Thank you, Candy.
And Cheryl will take a B. Cheryl F will take a B.
You got it. Thank you, Cheryl.
And Cheryl will also take a C.
You got it. Thank you, Cheryl. It's funny now, all of a sudden we have like more than one Cheryl, more than one Margie, more than one Lisa, more than one, what else? There's like four names that are there's multiples, and all of a sudden I have to remember always write last initial because there's.
Candy and I are unique.
Yes, that's true. Or it'd be Candy with a K and Candy with a C,
I was
likely.
gonna say we had a Candy with a C.
We do have a Candy Feinberg with a C. Yep.
Yeah.
We don't have any other Glynis. Oh, that one's there. Okay. All right. So ABC still available. Those are really pretty. All right. How about some pink? Here is A, and it's a pink and white quatrefoil. There's 4A available.
Thank you, Nettie.
Here is B. Nettie's unique too. Little tiny white and pink flowers. There's only one A, and there's only one C.
1B.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Glynis. 4A, 1B, 1C. Correct. You know what I meant, even if I said it wrong. Thank goodness for you guys.
Okay, that's in. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Just a piece of pie went down.
Oh, okay. Her manservant is bringing her pie. Wow.
Apple pie for breakfast. Okay, Nettie will take.
It's fruit. Go ahead.
Nettie will take the B,
Thank you, Nettie.
and Candy will take an A.
Thank you, Candy.
Have those in as available.
Candy, this one looks a little bit just slightly darker than that one. Do you want the darker pink or the lighter pink?
Darker.
That's what I thought. I'd already pulled that one to put your name on because I figured you'd like the darker.
Latoya has a question.
Yes, absolutely.
What can you do with this type of fabric?
Oh, they're perfect size for making book covers. And these are all cotton, so they're great for book covers. They aren't big and bulky, don't take a lot of space. They're also thin cotton, so you could use them throughout the book on pockets and tucks and things like that. I do have a tutorial coming up where I'm going to show you how you can take scraps. So maybe you take this one and you make a book cover with it, and then you have scraps that you cut off around the edge. I'm going to show you how you can take those scraps and you can make ephemera that you can put all throughout the book that ties it all together. Especially, you get a piece of fabric that you like well enough to make a cover out of. It's nice to be able to use all the scraps. But for me, there's kind of two types of fabric when I look at covers. And one is I like it so well that I want it to be the cover and I don't want anything on it because I love the fabric. And the other is I like the fabric, I like the color, but it will make a good base to be able to put other things on to decorate that cover. Does that make sense? Let's see. So for example, I'm going to pull up a couple I'll put that one here for a minute.
Cheryl says she'll take the dark one.
A dark pink.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
No, she says regular pink is fine for her.
Did I already pull one of these for her? Of the pink ones, I had one for Candy and one for Nettie. So Cheryl wants one as well. Yeah, that one looks a little darker than these two.
Yes.
They're so you wouldn't even know if I didn't put them side by side. And maybe it could just be the lighting that one is darker. Seems a hair darker. It's really pretty though. See, that's a good one as a base, and it's got a print in it. And then you decorate the front. You don't feel like you're going to be covering up something that is a really cool picture or pattern that you love. Other fabric will have a picture on it that you don't want to cover up. So anything that's neutral colors like this makes a really good cover as well, because you can then decorate it with whatever colors you want on top of it. Almost like the quatrefoil, but they're flowers but they're not very detailed flowers. So they're nice and just a simple background. That's what I would do for a background. This also makes a gorgeous background. It's a neutral color, and then it's got this white, and the white looks painted on. It might be, I don't know. It's probably silk screened on, but it's super, super pretty. Make a beautiful background for an elegant journal. So there's one A, there's two B's, and there's one C. I'm going to open this one up a bit so you can see that there's some dark and some dark pieces that go here and there throughout it. Good background for a fall journal. But it gives you some variation in color. 1C.
Oh, 1C, 1A, 1A. So one of it.
Yes. Yes, that's true, Nettie. When you have scraps left over, you can also use them on snippet rolls. Or I have, in fact, I just tore up some fabric this morning that's not white that I'm going to use to build the snippet roll on. And say I was using something, if it had a right side and a wrong side, I would do the snippet roll on the wrong side. So when I turn it over on the other side, I see the right side. I see the really pretty fabric that I like, because you can put those on in ways that they will be flipped over or lifted up, and you can see the back. And then you have the gorgeous snippet roll on front, but you also have a pretty back, not just a solid white back, or the back side of a fabric or something. Go ahead.
You had one of each of these, is that right?
1A, 1C, 2B.
Or did you have 2B? Okay.
2B.
Latoya will take a B.
Thank you, Latoya.
Cheryl will take a B and a C. Cheryl F.
Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. B and C. F, gotta put that down there. Okay, and A still available?
Yes, it is.
All right. I think I'm gonna try that. Okay. 1, 2. So here is A. And there's 2A. Those are peaches and different shades of peach, different shades of pink, and different shades of blue. And this is B. There's 2 A's. It looks like there's only 1 B. Same exact colors in a different print. That would make a pretty journal cover for, a bird and botanical type journal. And looking at the same, we'll do this one because it's birds. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Almost have to open the whole thing to get the whole picture.
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? See, this is one you might want to put on their journal cover and say, I don't want to cover the whole thing up. I don't want that to be the background. Maybe I'll put some trim on it, some lace trim. Maybe I'll add, a little book plate. Maybe I'll add a word here or there or a couple of embellishments. But I really want to see the bird and butterfly, and the writing and things on the cover. This one's really pretty. 1C. So 2A, 1B, 1C.
See, that's in. Cheryl wants to know how many she has so far. I think she has 3
Candy?
that I know of, but Candy,
Candy,
might
can
be
you tell
more.
her? Probably faster than me picking up the stack and going through them.
I got her down for 9.
I was at
9. $3 a fat quarter. Cheryl, you're down for 9 so far.
I'm going to put available for now, but if Cheryl wants to come in, she still can.
Okay. So we're going to put all of these as available. All right. So here's A.
I wanted C.
Oh. I was kind of surprised that thank you. Candy on C. Thank you, Candy. That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
gorgeous
I can definitely see it says big C there.
Totally missed that one. Here's another really cool one. Butterflies and dragonflies. And it says the
Nettie,
swallow.
I don't see you coming up at all on that one. Oh, I see. Before your R, you put a C in, but you were after Candy.
Oh, C. Yeah. Yep.
Go ahead and pass mine to her.
To Nettie. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll come up with another one. Okay. Whoops. I just dropped my yellow papers. That wasn't such a good idea then. Okay. We're going to change Candy to Nettie. Thank you, Nettie. Okay. This one, the swallow family, dragonflies, butterflies, super pretty. It's got some French writing on it, French script. I thought it'd make sense to pull these yellow slips over here, but as I do the fabric, then it ends up blowing them away. So that's not so smart. Here's a super nice coordinating fabric with that. That's a good complement or background. I don't know that it has a right or wrong direction, but it's blue and green and cream. Can you see all the, yeah, blue and green and cream in there. 1A, 1B, and 3C.
That's in.
Thank you, Glennis.
See, Okay, Latoya will take A.
You got it. Thank you, Latoya.
I'm going to put available.
Okay. This will be an ABCD because these all coordinate really nicely.
Rebecca W will take C.
Which was this one. Thank you, Rebecca. And hi, welcome. Didn't see you come in. Thank you, Rebecca. Okay.
She wants to know if you have another color scheme in C.
I don't think so, but I'll keep my eye out for it. I've got a ton of fabric. There's actually an E on here too. Let's see if we can get them all in because they really do all coordinate together really nicely. I don't have an E. I think I wrote an E, but I'm not going to pull it out right now. This is E. All right. These are pinks and grays. There's E. Okay. Pinks and grays. So the first one is just kind of wavy, swirly, pink and gray. And A, there's 5 of A. That makes a really cool book cover because it's good color. It's got interest, but it's also background. So whatever you want to decorate on it. B, there is 5 of as well. Good coordinating. It's shades of gray, lighter and darker grays, and a cream base. And C, there is 3 C, and that is gray with a pattern. The pattern is all flat and pretty neutral, so it goes with everything. D, there is only one. There is only one. That's a different one completely. There is one. It's a whitish cream. It's kind of an off-white, but it's not really cream, with a gray swirl. Really pretty. Pretty with this one together. And then E is a pink with the gray little tiny flowers all over it.
Cheryl, did you want the last C, or were you putting in 2 order for this C?
Cheryl, were you talking about the blue one? Let's just make sure before we go on. Also, everybody, if you go up, make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. And then touch your screen about right here above my email address. And you'll see the live word. Make sure you have the red dot beside it, not a white dot. Touch the word live and it'll bring a red dot. That tells you that you're actually live. If it buffered and you're a few seconds behind, it'll have a white dot. And Cheryl, almost seems like yours is a few seconds behind. So I'll put you for the 2 of C.
2 of the blue and orange swirly one.
Perfect. Thank you, Cheryl. Take a second and touch that live word. Make sure you've got the red dot, and then make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. That should help. Hopefully that will help. Okay, so this is an A, B, C, D, E. That's a long one.
How many E did you have?
E, 1 of E, 1 of D, 3 of C, and 5 of A and B.
That's in now. Candy? Cheryl, I'm not sure what text you meant. If you mean on the C at the last one, you got those. Yes, you got those, the blue and orange one. Candy will take A and D.
Wait, hang on a second. 2C of the blue. Oh, yes. Okay. I thought she was saying and a different orange swirly one. Okay. Yep. Cheryl, you got that. Yeah, check and make sure that you're live and not delayed there. I'm sorry, Glynis, go ahead.
Candy will take A and D.
You got it. Thank you, Candy.
Put available in.
Okay. Okay. I think this is helpful to put these on.
Oh, Cheryl said she found the live chat.
Oh, good, 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 good. Live chat, not top chat. And then check that live button. You'll be amazed. Your phone or whatever device will buffer and you won't even know it. And it'll throw you a few seconds behind. And then every time it does it, you get farther and farther behind. And suddenly you're bidding on stuff that was 2 items ago. So always double check that.
Cheryl, did you want 2 of this gray one?
2C.
If we got you down for 2 of the blue and orange one.
So C is the gray one, unless it looks blue on her screen, but it's gray.
Definitely gray.
I'll give you a chance to respond there, Cheryl. Or was it blue from a previous one? If it was, then wait till the end of the sale and I'll go back and pull them and you can tell me which one. If it was a previous one. Does that make sense? But if you, Cheryl, if you can respond and say if that's a previous blue or if that's this gray one that's still right in front of me, then we'll know for sure. I really feel like she got buffered and is behind. So even if she's on live chat, her video might not be on live. Does that make sense?
I'm just waiting for her to come back.
Cheryl, touch your screen right above my email address. Just touch the screen and you'll see the word live come up. And when the word live comes up, look to see if it has a red dot beside it or a white dot beside it. Either way, touch the word live and it will bring you current and have the red dot beside it. Otherwise, if it has a white dot beside it, you're not current, you're behind. It's playing with you. Okay, A, B, C, D, these are red and white and black dots, circle types. I could see this being used on a solar system or astronomical. They kind of look like, what are they? Those rings out there. C is black and gray with the stars, and D is black and white with chevrons. So there's only one of each, Glynis.
Okay. And Cheryl said no, so she must be
No,
okay now.
Okay.
Okay, these are in.
Hopefully Cheryl got current on her video, so her phone isn't playing games with her, playing tricks with her.
Candy will take A and D.
You got it. Thank you, Candy. So I mentioned, guys, that there will be one other flash sale today for 1 hour, possibly 2. Then tomorrow, Thursday, I don't have the time yet. I'll do a pop-up with Sharon. She's got, so we've both got some very specific cool things for tomorrow. And then Friday night is our regular Friday night sale, and Saturday day sale. All of these things will just go on your invoice with the weekend sale. They will not be invoiced separately. All right, here is a fun fun group. There's one. Nope, I'll do that one separately. Okay, we'll just do an ABC on this. These are all three the same fabric. They just have a different color base. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4A, and this is the light teal base. And I'm going to open one of them so you can see what they are. They have the vintage truck pulling the vintage camper, little pine trees, little bees, flowers, vintage bicycle, tents, super cute, little canoe. Actually, they are not exactly identical. I just realized because, oh yeah, there they are. Yep. I thought that I saw that they were before. Teepee. It has the teepee. And I knew the other two had the teepee, and I wasn't seeing it on this one. Okay, so that is the light teal. And what I say, 4 of those. B is red base, and there is only one. It's all the same. It's got the same vintage trucks and campers and the teepee and canoe and all of that. And C is pink base, and there is two of C. Same thing. All the same. The vintage trucks, the vintage bikes, the teepee, the campers, the flowers. So 4, 1, and 2. Those would make super cute book covers. It'd also make a cute quilt with all of them. There's several of these that make a super cute quilt. I was trying to remember who was it that last week that asked specifically for fabric, and we just didn't have time to get to any fabric, and I couldn't remember who it was. Do you remember, Glynis? Or Candy?
No, I don't.
All we did was Stamperia. We never got to any fabric. I couldn't remember who it was.
I'm going to put these as available.
Okay. All right. This will be an ABCD. I will give Candy first option on B because she gave up her last one that is, if it's not identical, super, super similar. I actually have 2 books in progress with this as the book cover. Really pretty. It's shades of peach, shades of blue, kind of a periwinkle blue, and yellows, and a blue background. Makes a really nice, mine are like bee and garden type bird journals that this is going on. So there is 1A. There's one of each of these, by the way.
Oh, okay.
B. Isn't B pretty? B has got the birds, and Candy gave up her bird one and French words. It's also got the stamp, some postscript. So Candy will get first option.
I'll take B.
You got it.
Cheryl, I don't have these in yet.
Oh, yeah, Cheryl, hang on. Just wait till she puts in the go. Have it all ready to go. So as soon as she says it's going in, you can hit enter and get in there. C has the butterflies. It's super pretty as well. And D and E are the same, just different colors. One is shades of green, one is shades of blue. But isn't that a gorgeous, it's not a vintage fabric, but it's a vintage pattern. It's a vintage print where it looks faded and dark, and it looks like vintage wallpaper is what it looks like. Super pretty. And these two are really nice, either as bases or complementing others. Like you could do this one as a base and then cut out of this one and put it on top of it. So A, B, C, D. B goes to Candy.
Oh, there's no E on this one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes,
A,
you
B,
do have
C,
an E.
Sorry. Yes, there's only 4 in front of me, so I said because I had already pulled this one out. Boy.
I see.
boy,
Okay, that's
boy.
gone in. And B is for Candy.
Yes. And then hopefully Cheryl got in right after you. Okay, they went in right now. So now put yours in. Guys, we have to wait until Glynis's go goes in to take whatever comes right after that. Because if we have to go back and watch it, we have to look at the go, look at what's after that to make sure that everything is in order. Bye, Sandy.
And I don't put it in
Get back
until
this afternoon,
she
or
gets to the last one.
yeah, keep watching, Sandy, because
Okay.
there will be another coming up.
Okay, Rebecca, we'll take C. Rebecca W.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Cheryl will take A and E.
You got it. Thank you, Cheryl.
And Candy will take D.
You got it. Thank you,
Oh.
Candy. Those are all super pretty ones. All right. Here's a couple fun ones. We'll just A-B this. This is like Route 66 and the whole car thing. I think these are just tons of fun. Look at these vintage cars, vintage trucks. All lined up here, license plates. And so that's B. There's only one of each of these.
Okay.
And then A has all the Route 66 signs. Just super fun
Okay,
ones.
that's in.
Problem with them being folded so perfectly is trying to get them back.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put in it's available.
Okay. All right, here's another A and B. Black and white. Now is our right side up? Maybe that side. This makes a great cover for if you're doing Victorian or even like the ladies that we're doing right now, that Georgian. Looks like vintage wallpaper. This one is not cut yet, but there are 4 fat quarters here. If somebody wanted 2, I would leave them in a half yard for you. So there's 4 of A available. And then B is pink and black and white and black and pink. It's not marbled. There is a pattern there. It's a very vintage pattern. Actually, it's a very antique pattern. So 4 of A, 1 of B.
Okay, that is in. Whatever you want to be. I would love A as a wallpaper.
That would be so pretty as a wallpaper, wouldn't it? I agree. I love black and white.
Candy will take 2 of A.
Candy, you want them left in a half yard?
Yeah, whatever's easiest.
Well, then you can cut what size you want and get the most use out of them. Okay. Thank you, Candy.
Okay, put in as available.
2A available and 1B. Okay. Okay, some of you saw these recently. I have 2 of each. It will be an ABC. A is Paris with the shoes and the perfumes and the handbags. Super cute. That would make a cute cover. I just did a Paris journal. I'm trying to get the flip through to load to my phone because it's so full. It won't load from my movie streamer to my phone. B is Maps of the World with a cream base, grays and blacks and cream. And C is a Paris fabric. I actually have 4 of C, 2 of A, 2 of B, and 4 of C. And I'm going to open this so you can see more of it. This is the fabric I used on my Paris journals. Loved it. It's got all kinds of good stuff on it.
Okay, that's going in. Fresh. Okay, Cheryl will take an A. Cheryl left.
Thank you, Cheryl. Looking at the timer. We have 5 minutes.
Lois will take a B.
Hi, Lois.
Well, you didn't start for 10 minutes or so after.
After I said it?
Yep.
Okay, because I'd set it for 65 minutes. All right, so maybe we'll give a couple extra minutes.
Lisa will take a C.
Which Lisa?
Oh, sorry, Lisa C.
Hi, Lisa. I said hi to Lisa before. I knew she was here. I don't think I saw Lois come in, though. Oh, this one I have 4 of.
No,
but
I
they're
didn't
not
either. Latoya will take a A and a C.
You got it. Thank you, Latoya.
So that should be it for A.
That's it for A. There's 1 B and 2 C's.
Candy will take a C.
You got it. Thank you, Candy.
Debbie Royer would like to know what time the next sale is.
We might be able to pull it off at 1 o'clock. Candy, does that work for you? That'd be 2 to 3. Done at 3.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay. That gives me enough time to go pull books. And then we might be able to swing one in early evening. Maybe. Maybe, baby.
Okay, I'm going to put this as available.
He is available. Okay. All right. So this is fat quarter size, but it is hemmed on the edges because it was actually made as a napkin. It is brand new fabric, but look how pretty it is. This is gorgeous. Really super pretty with that gold foiling around. Hopefully that shows on camera. I only have 1 of them. I just thought that was gorgeous and would make a beautiful cover. Probably get 2 covers out of it. Okay, and then okay, those are vintage, so we'll do those next. This is not a fat quarter. Just know that right now. But a lot of you got the forest Stamperia paper. And this would make such a cute cover for a journal that's done with that Stamperia forest paper. Isn't this cute?
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Yes. Now, this is actually a curtain topper valance. Okay. So you can see it's brand new. It's never been used. It's never been washed, which is why I thought it'll still work perfectly. Hi, Kim, because you could leave this here and use these as pockets if you want, or you can just pull this seam out. It's just a single stitch seam. Pull that seam out and you have another 4.5 inches up on top and another 1 inch on the bottom and go down. So the valance is twice as wide as what you're seeing. Well, what you're seeing, let me see how long it is. This is, it's like 60 inches long. So I could cut it in half and just do it for $2 a piece so two people could get one, because with half of it, you could make at least 2 book covers. Or if somebody really wants it left whole, leave it whole and do it for $4 instead of $3. Tell you what, let's just put it as B. That's A. We'll put this as B. If you want B, the first person who wants it, if you say half, because you get half for $4, I'm sorry, half for $2. Or if you say whole, you get to determine what happens to it. If you say half, then there's a half available for someone else. If you say whole, then they get the whole thing and no one else does. So first person that wants it can determine that. How's that? I don't have to make the decision.
Well, we'll put it in and see what happens.
Yeah. How are you doing, Kim? Kim, there's going to be another flash sale, couple of hours. Watch for it to pop up. This one was all fabric. The next one will have no fabric. I'm thinking it will probably be books, but I'm going to go take a quick look, and we might even get a third in today. There's our timer. I will give 5 more minutes because Glennis said we didn't start for 10, and I did set it for 5 over, but that's it. At 5
Candy
minutes.
will take A.
At 5 minutes, we have to stop. Then I can go get ready or get the, whoops. Candy gets A. Thank you, Candy. Okay, there's our 5 minutes. That's such a pretty one.
Kim will take half of B.
Half of B. All right. Anybody else want the other half? So Candy, she gets that for $2 instead of $3. Okay. This is
The Lois will take the other half.
you got it. Thank you, Lois. Toward that one. There we go. All right. You see all the little teepees? This is pinks and blues. The antlers. I don't really understand why this is considered boho, but you'll notice if you get a boho pack of paper, it always has stuff like this in it with the antlers and the teepees and this pink and blue. And maybe I just don't understand it. There's feathers, lots of cute stuff. It's super cute fabric. There's 4 of A. It is not yet cut, but there is 4 of A.
Okay.
But so if somebody, I mean, I don't know, if you can make me understand why that's boho, I would really like to. Okay, here's another. This one is vintage. And super cute. This one is vintage, and there is 2. I'm just going to open the whole thing. Paper dolls. I thought that was adorable. Look at all those little paper dolls and all their dresses and hair ribbons and accessories. There's 2 of the paper dolls. Okay. That is B. And C. C is another one that would be super cute with the forest, the Stamperia forest. And before. They're a little bit larger than fat quarters, but I don't want to just have little bits left over. So they'll be a little bit larger than fat quarters, and it's bears on a different shades of green background, light to dark green. But that would be super cute with that Stemperia forest. And there's 4 of those. So 4A, 2B, 4C.
Okay, that's in. Lisa C will take B.
You got it. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so there's 1B available.
Lois will take the last B.
You got it. Thank you, Lois.
I'm going to put in available.
Okay. All right, we got 59 seconds left. And I got to show you these 2 cute vintage things. This will be A. I don't know if it's considered a towel. This is a woven linen. This is vintage. I'm going to fold it in half so that you can see it up closer. It has the menu, the oil, the salt and pepper. Wouldn't this be super cute on a journal cover for a cooking journal?
Yeah.
But it's also, it would be a cute display towel because that's really nice linen. It's got a really cool edge. It is vintage. I mean, you can tell even just by the print that it's way old. So there's only 1 of those, and that will be $5, not a fat quarter. And then B is another vintage towel, but again, it's a woven linen. It's got, there we go. Okay. It's got this really nice green scalloped bottom. So you could use that, cut it off to use that. But again, this would make a really pretty towel to use in the kitchen. It's a woven linen. Can you see that if I get it up close? Maybe you can. They used to make a lot of towels like that with the woven linen. It's just really pretty. Yeah, I did not press them, as you can tell. And this one will be $4. A and B. That will be it on this one.
Okay, that is going in.
And there's a few more pieces, but there's some vintage ones. They will wait till next time.
I think we got through quite a few.
We did. We can run through a bunch in an hour, but hour passes so fast that it always blows my mind, which is why I set the timer, because I wouldn't even have looked at the clock yet, thinking, oh, it hasn't been an hour. The time just flies.
Well, I'm putting those in as available.
Available. Awesome. Okay, guys, thank you for coming. This was fun. I'm going to go pull things for the next sale. It will be one of 2 things. It will be either...
Cheryl, F will take B.
Okay, you got it. Thank you, Cheryl. Next sale will be either, and all of my flash sales, they will either be 10 items, 1 hour, and those will be 10 individual one-of-a-kind items, so there aren't multiples of them. So 1 hour, 10 items, or they will be 1 hour, 1 subject. So this one was 1 hour, 1 subject, fabric. So the next one, I might be 1 hour, 1 subject, books, but I'm not positive yet. So watch for, as soon as I go pull and get that figured, then I will put the event in, and hopefully you can all make it back for 1 hour. 60 minutes is quick time to take out of our day and not take 5 hours. But thank you for being here. This was fun, and actually you helped energize.
Cheryl F will take. We'll take B. Or did we get? Oh, we got that already.
We got
Sorry.
that one. Yep. We got that one. Thank you, Cheryl.
Yeah, we already got that.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. And thank you, Glennis and Candy, for your last minute help. And
No
let's
problem.
see. It's 11:42, 12. Did I say 1 or 1:30? I said 1 because we have to be done by 2. Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I will be here a
you
few
said
minutes before 1 then, so that we'll start right on time for that one because we have to finish at 2 for other commitments. And then maybe we'll get back for a third one a little later.
Dawn, you can
Dawn.
crawl right back into bed, Dawn, because we're
Yeah.
finished.
Hey, Dawn, it only lasted an hour. Go back and watch it. Put it on double time and watch it. There are a few left, but also then you can hear all the things that I told about. So, yeah, just stay in bed for a while and do that. Dawn's not been feeling great after her vaccine, so she deserves to stay in bed and just get feeling better. All right, guys, we'll see you in an hour and well, just over an hour and 10 minutes. Okay, thanks so much. Bye, everybody.